Alright guys, well I'm back today with one of my favorite brand new high value plate carrier setups, and this one is from ACETAC. It's the LPPC V.2 and it's a low profile plate carrier, hence the name. Now this is also one of the most modular plate carriers I've ever utilized, and it is really incorporating some amazing new concepts that radically change the game, and the way you purchase this plate carrier is also pretty cool. First, you're going to select the plate carrier itself, whatever color variation you want, with either the standard cummerbund, which you see here, which is just the Velcro cummerbund with the side mag or radio compartments, or you can pick the tube elastic cummerbund, which is pretty much the same thing but with side tubes. That's what I would recommend, and that's what I'm going to request after posting this video. At the time that they sent this out for me to review, they did not have the tube cummerbund in stock, so I was running it with the elastic, and I figured like that would be a good way to test it. Now, this has been in testing now for well over 3 months, and I've been wearing it on a ton of different range trips, letting this roll around in the back of the side-by-side, really putting it to the test because I liked it. I liked it so much that I wanted to make this my dedicated carrier for most things I did, especially at the price, but I wanted to make sure it was holding up over time in different scenarios, and spoiler alert, it has been holding up great. Now, once you start selecting the plate carrier itself and the cummerbund, the prices will fluctuate depending on which cummerbund you select, as well as which color variation. From there, you can start adding your different components, including even armor packages directly from ACETAC, or you can buy the complete 556 loadout package, which I highly recommend. With what you see here, this placard system in the front that clips right to the standard placard clips, and the dangler pouch in the bottom, which we'll talk about in a second. So once you've selected exactly what you want, the other cool thing is you can mix and match. And the skeleton admin placard pouch is really where this mix and match starts. And again, you can buy that independently. If you already had a carrier, you wanted to throw it on, and it uses the standard placard system clips right here. Now, if you want more specs and features about the particular materials, zippers, and things like that used, you can definitely head over to the links in the description to check that out. I'm going to be more discussing a holistic approach of this carrier, why I like it, and its durability. One of the first things you'll notice about this carrier is the stitching has done great. And the only frayed stitching I've seen in this entire setup is this part right here, and that is because it was getting caught on my battle belt. So right there is the only frayed stitching on the cummerbund, but it doesn't really affect anything because everything is stitched insanely well. All of the stitching on the main body has been holding up great. And again, I have about 3 months of hard use. This has been my dedicated carrier for 3 months. And I probably wear a carrier more than your average person just because I go to the range 3 to 4 times a week to film videos. And I'm wearing it for most of those trips, at least for part of the time. Sometimes only 15 to 20 minutes, but sometimes like today, upwards of about an hour and a half. And it's been holding up great. Now, the cool thing about this placard system is internally it's got a hook and loop field, so you can start adding different components to the back here. So if you have an individual mag pouch you want to stick here or different things like that. Now you can see I have a power bank. I probably use a power bank more than most to charge radios, lights, cameras, drones, things like that. But it also has different pouches and attachments that you can stick with whatever you want. And then it's got this added fold over lip to protect water from seeping in. The other thing I like about this is they also heat shrink over these pulls right here, which is key. I mean, it's those little subtle things that even if the knots come untied, which they haven't, you have that heat shrink on there so things don't come across. I also want you guys to see how fluid these zippers are. They're very good quality zippers. And it's been working out great. Now, the other cool thing about this placard system, and I'll show you guys right here, is the fact that it expands. You can actually unvelcro the back piece right here, pull it out further like it is on this side, as you can see right here, and you can put a 4-mag placard, a subgun mag placard, whatever you want behind this admin pouch. You can also do a 6-mag placard and expand it all the way out and do stack 6 to 6, and you can see in here this mag holder is actually completely removable and swappable from this plate carrier system. So if you wanted to run sub guns, mags, CZ Scorpions, Glock mags, things like that, you can simply keep your same plate carrier, pull this out right here, and drop that in, which makes it insanely modular and really nice. So what I've done for me is I'm actually running a sneak peek, guys, 704 gear fixed blade right here. I've been trying that out. I'm running different lights and different little accessories I'm using down at the range in this mag pouch, and then I'm running these two mag pouches right there. The other thing I'm doing on the cummerbund is running my radio, and then you can kind of harness your cables right here. I've got push to talk on the radio clipped right up top on this little admin pouch. Probably going to clip it up here a little bit later, and then you can route your wiring or cabling through there to connect it directly to your ear pros. So for me, this is actually an adapter, which we'll be doing a video on, to run those standard, like the Baofeng radios, right to your headset. So you can push the talk into the mic right here, and then hear the response in your headphones. A video is coming up about that, but this is running everything I need to. Comms, knives, lights, power banks, maps, mags. Like, it is so versatile and modular. It is absolutely awesome. Now, the other cool thing about this that I haven't seen anybody else do is they've got their micro dangler pouch that runs off of tubes. Now, this is cool because you can buy different micro dangler pouches, and I actually need a second one. It also has a spot that you can get your tourniquet right here that you can have access to, and this is one-handed operation, so you can simply pull the micro dangler. Now, I don't know if it'll work. Yeah, it'll work just fine. Normally it works a lot better on body, but you can pull left or right and take this micro dangler off. Now for me, I run my thermal in one of them, and I'm hoping to get a second run to run my med kit. Now, I do have med kit items that I will put in here occasionally, depending on what I'm doing, especially if I'm running a thermal in my micro dangler. But when I'm on the land at night filming night vision reviews or maybe scouting the land, it is super nice to have a thermal. And a lot of times, let's be honest, I'm kind of lazy. I'll grab either the plate carrier or a battle belt. You can fit much more on a plate carrier. So it's super easy for nighttime to throw on. Just pull off the med kit. Keep your standard med kit items you want there. Run your tourniquet on the bottom so you still have a tourniquet on the thermal. And then you just clip the thermal in when you're out at night. Well, during the day, I don't need my thermal for anything, so I'll pop that off, and then I'll snap my med kit on the bottom, and now I'm good to go. I can swap those out, and you can do that mission specific. And I say mission specific like I'm out there doing some crazy stuff. When I say mission specific for me, I just want to see what kinds of deer and coyote are in the backyard, so I'll grab the thermal. If you're going hunting, that's going to be great. Mission specific for me is if I'm taking new shooters to the range, I'm probably going to load this thing up with extra med kit items just in case, because you never know what's going to happen, and so you can swap that out for that specific needs. Also, too, for me, if I'm running a drone or I'm running things that I need extra cameras with extra batteries, I can have one of these full of my extra batteries or whatever I'm utilizing and swap that out right there. So really awesome setup. Love the plate carrier. And let's talk about functionality and comfort down at the range. Now, for me, this is very comfortable. It doesn't have super large channels to direct heat from your body. I've been wearing this in the summer up through now, which is fall, but it was still 82 degrees out today. And it definitely, maybe see a touch more venting would be nice back here, but overall it does a pretty good job. No real issues with that. Incredibly comfortable though. The other thing I want to mention is the straps up at the top are great. They're very nice adjustments. They've got spots right here, again, where you can run hydration or comms through, so you can plug in your comms, which makes it incredibly convenient. I've been swapping those out, so it's nice to it's nice because it has the ability to put that there. And it's these little touches on this plate carrier that makes a big deal. I'm probably running this video a little bit long, but there's so many things that ACETAC has done on this particular carrier, and there's so many things that I found after testing it for about 3 months that makes me just really have turned this into my favorite plate carrier. The only thing I would change about mine is these elastic straps. A lot of times I want to keep one attached And in an emergency situation, I don't want to lift this up and clip it on, especially if something goes bump in the night or I'm running down to check something on the land. I simply want to grab my tube, clip it on, and go. And that's why I would recommend the tube cummerbund over this cummerbund. Again, going to put in a request for that. May just buy it. It's a really good option. So I hope you guys liked the video. Hope this gives you a good overview of the brand new ACETAC Carrier. When you head over to their site, everything is neatly organized, and they also have things that you can do a la carte. So if you want to upgrade later, if you want to add the mag pouch, if you want to add a flag, if you want to add like the IR flag or a second dangler pouch, you can go back and purchase it. You can also save a little bit of money by buying the entire kit. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Have you been trying out ACETAC? I've been using a lot of their gear lately, and I'm thoroughly impressed with the quality. I think you will too. And again, a huge shout out to ACETAC for sending this out to the channel. I know some of those guys personally over the years, even before they worked for ACETAC. They're good people. They're really good people, and they're making a good product. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.